Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to have with you grammar lesson. We will speak with you about difference between present perfect and past simple and how to use them in our everyday life. But before it, I want to announce our first webinar that is specially prepared for all students who are preparing now for any exams, especially for students who are preparing for ZNO. It's gonna happen on 16th of December at 6:30 p.m. Don't miss it. So let's begin. I want to start with past simple. We use past simple when we want to speak about completed actions that happened in the past. We usually use with them past time expressions like yesterday, 2 days ago, on 5th of January last winter, or last summer. Let's speak about the structure of the sentence. Affirmative sentence in past simple. We use with you main verb. To form the past form of the verb, we have to add ed ending. When the verb ends in e, we add only d. For example, arrive, arrived. When the verb ends in consonant plus y, we change the y to I and add ed. For example, try, tried. When a one-syllable verb ends in vowel plus consonant, we double the last consonant. For example, stop, stopped. All these rules are appropriate for regular verbs. When we have irregular verbs, we use the second form. Negative and question form in past simple are made using the auxiliary verb did, which is followed by the simple form of the main verb. For example, I went to school yesterday. I didn't go to school yesterday. Did I go to school yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. We use present perfect when we speak about an event that happened at uncertain time in the past and is connected to the present, but with our specific time expressions. We can use adverbials such as already, just, or yet. Let's begin with just. We use it when we mean that something happened a short time ago. Kids have just finished their homework. Remember that adverbials we put in a sentence after the auxiliary verb have before the main verb. Already. We use already when we want to speak about something that happened before we expected. For example, they have already arrived. Another one, yet. We use yet in questions and in negative sentences. And we use it to mean that something happened until now. For example, have they arrived yet? They haven't arrived yet. Also, we use present perfect when we speak about an event that happened in the past, but has a result in the present. And this result is very important. For example, where is my notebook? Someone has taken it. Another example, imagine that you are trying to open the door, but you can't find out your keys. And you say, I have lost my keys. So, really it happened in the past, but you need them now. And you tell that now you have a result. You can't open the door because you have lost your keys. Keep in mind, in such cases, use present perfect. Time expressions that refer to the present, such as this morning, week, month, or today. We can use either with present perfect or past simple, but with different meaning. For example, I didn't have breakfast today, or I haven't had breakfast today. What is the difference? In the first one, we mean that the day is over and we don't have already any chance to eat our breakfast. In the second example with present perfect, we mean that the morning is still in the progress and we can have our breakfast. Keep in mind that when we use past simple, it means that there is no any chance to do something that we haven't done. With perfect, we mean that still there is opportunity for doing this action. Another example. I haven't seen Peter yet. I didn't see Peter this morning. In the second variant, it means there is no chance to see him today, maybe tomorrow. With time clauses introduced by as soon as, after, when, once, or by the time. We use past simple when we want to speak about completed action in the past, and we use present perfect when we want to speak about future. For example, after Peter left his school, he went to the football training. Completed action in the past. After Peter has left his school, he will go to the piano lesson. Future. We use present perfect when we want to speak about our experience, about all this period in past until now. When we want to show off a little bit in such questions as, have you ever been to Miami, to New York? Just keep in mind that in such questions, we use preposition to, not in. I don't know why, but many learners, they do such mistakes. So, have you ever been to Miami? Yes, I have been to Miami, not in. Okay, so we want to show off a little bit and share with someone some information about our experience. But keep in mind that there is a little bit difference between two verbs in such case. When you use go and be. When you say, for example, Jessica has gone to Spain or Jessica has been to Spain. What is the difference between these two sentences? When we use the verb go, we mean that Jessica is still there. When we use the verb be, we mean that she went there and already came home. When we want to speak about period of time that took us to do something, we also use present perfect. For example, how long have you been married? How long have you known this guy? How long have you waited for me? Also, keep in mind that when we speak about any artists, musicians, film directors, writers, if you use past simple speaking about their work, it means that that person has already retired or is dead. When you want to speak about your favorite artist, and this artist is still creating their masterpiece, keep in mind, use present perfect. Like, my favorite writer has published her new book recently. That is all for today. Wait for my next lessons. Never give up in learning English language. Don't forget to like my lesson and subscribe to my channel. Bye!